Hi Aries, this is Marishi, my channel Shaloka. I have already pulled out 5 cards to see what is the story which wanted to come through for this week. We got a Princess of Cups in reverse as a first card, 10 of Pentacles. Center of the reading is a 10 of Cups in reverse. We got the 2 of Pentacles and the last card is a King of Pentacles in reverse. Behind the deck is a 6 of Cups. When I broke the deck, we've got the 9 of Cups in reverse. Okay, there is a 4 of Pentacles which is peeping out, so yes, okay. And the Justice card. So much wants to come through. Anyways, Aries, it seems like you were trying to balance a situation which seems to be slipping out of your hands. You were still trying to hold on to this for some reason. Because, not for some reason, you were seeking some kind of a stability to come through. You were hoping for things to get better. That is why you were juggling. You were trying to keep this in balance. However bad it is, however pathetic it did seem, you were trying to put up with it for as long as you could. Because what you seeked for is this 10 of Pentacles, which is literally the stability, the security for your future. But unfortunately, what I see here with the King of Pentacles in reverse, it's already you know about it. You know how things are right now. The stability and security you're seeking for, it's not there anymore. It has already fallen apart. There is nothing there. With the first card as a Princess of Cups in reverse, I want to say you might have assessed this. And you're literally aware of how things are. You're not illusional about this anymore. You know for a fact that whatever you were trying to, save, in the first place, it wasn't even there. Okay, this girl up here is actually assessing this cup. But then she's trying to figure out, is it really there or is it just a mirage? Is it just me, having this illusion, having this dream that things are, just bright and sunny? Should I just wake up? And she did wake up. And she did realize the cup was empty in the first place. It was never there in the first place. That stability which she was seeking for was never there. The happiness which she was seeking for in the center of the reading is a 10 of Cups in reverse. Which she was seeking for was never really there. With 2 tens in your story, which is talking about endings and beginnings. But the problem is, there is a strong element about, things slipping out of your control. Things not being stable anymore. The only reason for you to sit and juggle this for as long as you could is because it was your dream. It was what you wished for. You really didn't want to let go because you thought you would be able to control the situation. Okay? Things did not turn out the way you wanted it to with the 9 of Cups in reverse. Maybe you were hopeful because once upon a time you had something good going between these people. With the 6 of Cups here. In the past things were good. But then things turned. Things lost their charm. It wasn't there anymore. What else? There is a strong element about a third person coming in the picture. That is mainly the reason for things falling apart. Yeah. This is literally frozen in the past. Once a third person. It doesn't have to be a third person itself. It could be multiple people as well. Others in the picture. But there is a definite external people involved in this whole story. You were holding on to this for, for things to become fair somehow. Things eventually getting right. You were hopeful. You were hopeful. But unfortunately, things did not go back to where it was. It just did not work out the way you wanted it to. There is this definite breakage in a connection, and it already answered me with the multiple energy, the third party energy. That is why this happened. I'm not just concluding, okay, fine, a third person, because I see it. That's what I'm saying. Okay, it's just plain and blunt in your cards which I'm looking at. There is a third party energy. That's why things have fallen apart completely, and things are ending. You try to make it work, okay? You really try to make it work. That is why we have this Two of Pentacles sitting up here. It's a strong energy. You kept making it work. You just did not give up that easily. Very overwhelmed, okay? The way you were dealing with this whole situation, while you were trying to make it work, you were very overwhelmed. Because things just didn't seem right. It's a very plain reading. Let's see. With this Four of Pentacles, it's showing me you were holding on to something, but it was toxic and you need to break the chains and move on because it has already left your hands. Okay, it's not in your power anymore. It has already slipped out of your hands. Okay, whatever you were holding on to with this Four of Pentacles, it has already slipped out of your hands. And you know about this because the Tower moment has already happened. What is the Tower moment? I've already explained it earlier. Let's see what the Six of Cups had to say. Okay, that side of the story. Yes, you're being asked, okay, this is double six together. You're being asked to move on from the past memories, okay? Start leaving the past behind and move on with the Six of Swords. Four of Wands. Yeah, it's asking you to stop waiting. Okay, very plain, very straightforward reading for you guys. Regards to having the stability, it's not there anymore. They're asking you to stop waiting on hoping for it to turn out. Okay, move on as fast as you can. Yeah, otherwise it's going to be a struggle. Okay, you're just going to carry the cross, which is not even worth it. Okay, it's going to weigh you down. It's going to be very depressive to hold on to this because you know the answer to your question already. Okay, you know it's never going to work out. Ten of Cups in reverse as well. You know, I'm never going to have things how you had it before. That King of Pentacles in reverse, again, that stability is never going to come back. It's never going to go back to where it was. Okay, Three of Pentacles, again, reverse. It's not going to work out. There might be a third person energy. Yes, because things has been revealed to you. Whatever was put in the dark, you know about it already, and that is the confirmation for the third party I was speaking about earlier. Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Moon card, things coming to light. The veil has been lifted. You're well aware of how things are. It is depressing you. It is making you lose your mind. Just knowing about the truth of the situation is making you lose your mind. But yet, it wants, you really have to move on. Okay? Don't be stuck. Don't stop yourself. Okay? How much ever it's hurting your ego or your pride or whatever. Just don't stop yourself from moving on with your life. They're asking you to move on with that Six of Swords. Don't be stuck in the past. I had this once upon a time and I believe in myself that I would be able to bring this person back in my life. You know, turn things around. Don't be stuck in that energy. Because With the Star card in reverse, your hopes, your dreams, your wishes is not going to work out, at least in this case. Which is unfortunate, okay? There is a need for you to move on with your life, start over again. You have come so far. You got to keep moving and heal your heart, okay? So you're hurting right now. It's all right to stop looking into your past. Okay, you're not obliged to sit tight for anyone. Not even for yourself. No. Just because it's hurting so much, you have every reason to move on with your life. Think about it. Okay? Otherwise, you're doing an injustice yourself. And it's not fair. It's just not fair to you, towards yourself. You might have children with this person. Okay, because with these images, I see family in there. You might have been married with this person, etc., etc. You might have been with this person for a long time. All that. Okay? It doesn't have to be a relationship reading itself. You can put it in a different situation. As long as the story is applicable, then you know what you need to do. Okay? With the Justice card, it feels like you're trying to have some kind of a justice within the situation. You are wanting to manipulate the situation to get some kind of a justice. That is a little negative too, a little toxic. It's almost like you hoping for things, you being optimistic about things, although you know how fucked up it is. Maybe you want to hurt them the same way, or maybe you want some kind of a justice somehow, but the way you're thinking, okay, it's kind of manipulating the situation somehow. To each of you, it might be different, but you wanting some kind of a justice, twisting the situation or making them come back, that kind of a very determined, like, with the wrong intentions, with not healthy intentions. Yeah, because you're not seeing the light of the day. You don't want to accept the clarity which is right under your nose. You don't want to see things for what it is. People start getting negative when they're hurt so badly. They want to hurt the other person. They start webbing up plans. How do I get back at them? How do I break, if they have gone up, started off or are involved with another person, you might be starting to think, how do I break them up and how do I get them back? But is it worth it in the first place? Do you want such a person to be back in your life? Think about that. Do you really want a person who cheated on you and went behind your back and had an affair? Is that person good enough to be back in your life? Do you want such a trash back in your life? Think about that first. I know you're pissed. I know you're pissed at them. And some of you might be thinking, I don't care how fucked up my life is, but I'm not going to let them be happy with theirs. That kind of a justice you want. You will go to any extent. You will go to any extent to get your justice. But you're not seeing things, with the clarity it needs. You feel very betrayed. That's why you feel very betrayed and you feel like there is no life after this. Okay, with the Death card in reverse and the Ten of Swords. That's it, my life is doomed. Oh. You can You can move on from this. Okay, don't lose faith in yourself. You have the power to resurrect yourself from the situation. This chapter might have been done, but you can, make a new chapter in your life. That is what you need to understand. How much ever hurtful it was, you really need to turn the page to write a new chapter in your life. Do not lose faith. Stand up for your own sake. Fight against the world for your own sake. I do completely understand you're hurting so badly. It is overwhelming you how things are for you right now. Just because some douchebag has screwed it up for you doesn't mean that that's going to be the only chapter in your life. Not really. A person doesn't deserve to be in your life. What's the point of wasting the next few years thinking how to get back at them? What they deserve, they will get back. It will. The karma is going to bite their ass anyhow. You don't have to waste your breath on them. So whoever needed that, I've done my job. We will stop here. This is Marishi on my channel to look at next week. Bye.